Hey guys, RockyBoy265 here. I'm going to do a SD70ACE review from Athearn. This is equipped with sound. This unit number is 8656. Now let me give you some of the SD70ACE features. This features correctly sized operating ditch lights, a snowplow, front and rear train line air hose with silver tips, multiple unit hoses with silver tips, Cutler cut bars, train line air hoses, flat or tapered front and rear anti-climbers, safety tread on the walkways, nose or cab mounted headlight, which this one has the nose mounted. It has standard or isolated cab. I'm not sure which cab this has. I'm thinking isolated cab because it aligns along the side. It has the windshield wipers, tinted side windows, mirrors, detailed and painted cab interior with the control stand, display screens, detailed crew seats, and optional grade crossing camera, which this has the grade crossing camera. Let me zoom in. Let's see. If you can see that little on the window, let me get like a pencil or something. I'll use the tweezers. Tweezers are smaller. But right about there, a little white thing, that's the camera. Doesn't work, obviously, but it's a good detail. But zoom back out. It's where was I? It has an air chime K5 LLA horn with square or tube style mounting bracket, which this one has the tube style mounting bracket. This has antennas matched to the prototype, which obviously has that box, and then the little round thing in the back. It has inverter box with original X panels with retrofitted louvers, factory louvers, late EMD, large intake and retrofit large intake. See-through radiator fans, which I'll get to in a minute. Etched dynamic brake grille and screen with appropriate grid detail underneath. Dynamic brake louver variations per prototype. Standard grille or Canadian style louver dynamic brake intakes, which I don't think this has the Canadian style because this is a Union Pacific. It's not a Canadian railroad. It has the standard Chicago blower brand air blower visible behind the see-through grills at the rear of the locomotive. Early or late handbrake housing and wheel, which is probably the early, but I'll show. It has early or late sander brackets, factory installed wire grab irons, different jacking pads, plumbing alongside the frame appropriate to the specific railroad and purchase order, fuel tanks with the single or dual fuel filters, new version HTCR or HTSC trucks, non-sound quick plug. I don't have to really say that. This has a tsunami sound. This comes with McHenry style knuckle couplers, but I installed KD number 5s. The minimum radius to run this is 18-inch, but I run it on 22, which is the recommended radius, but you can run it wider. It's actually, the wider the better. This has the onboard DCC decoder with Soundtrack Tsunami sound, which can run in both DC and DCC, which I run DCC. Now let me show you some of the details. Go ahead and zoom in. As you can see, you have the PTC dome, the windshield wipers, your sanding fillers, and you got your ditch lights. There's 3 hoses right here in this little bunch. Those are the MU cables, and then right here, right beside the coupler, you have the MU cable, or no, that's the air hose. And then And move it up some so you can see the trucks. It's got nice sanding valves. Then you got all your details alongside here. See-through fan or see-through dynamic brake. Your tinted windows. Let me zoom in. Those are all tinted. And you got your sunshades. Here's your turbo blower, and then I guess the exhaust hatch, but this is for the motor, like the exhaust, but I think this is for like air intake. And then you got the American flag on the side. Then you got your fuel level reader, your fueling cap, and then your emergency stop. Fuel, or like the stop the fuel, like in case the engine took off or something happened, you hit an emergency fuel stop. Oops. And then you got your horn. And then this is the Building America on the side, and it's got the Union Pacific symbol. Then back here you got your dynamic brake, or no, not your dynamic brakes up front, but you got the exhaust fans, radiator fans, and then you have see-through grills in the back, and then see-through grill right here. These are not see-through, although, see if I can get it easily. I'll just take it off. I'll put it back on. But those are see-through. This is not see-through. I don't know why, but it's not. Let me show you the rear. Zoom out a little bit. Alright, you got your rear headlight, high headlight. Then those grills right in the back, those are see-through as well. Then you got your train hoses, your airline hoses, cutler cut bar. Now, let's show you the other side. Now if we zoom in. Now, right here, you have the mirror for if it's like in long hood forward. And right here's your E-bell. The doesn't have an air bell, it's the E-bell. Then you got the air tanks. Then you got the fuel level, the fuel cap, and the emergency stop. Then your air filters are right here in this box. And then your handbrake, and basically that's about all I have to cover. But it does have some awesome molding. It looks like the doors open and stuff, but the doors don't open. But let me give you a good sweep of the detail. Go ahead and sweep it. Let's see, zoom in or out, or else. Now this engine retails for about $299. I ended up only paying about $250, so that's a good deal, I guess. Now I was gonna get the Canadian National M-2, but that would have been a little bit over $500. So I just bought some freight cars instead. But still, it's about $439, but you get more for your money. But let's go ahead and start it up. Now I haven't really, it's still at 03, and I'm gonna have to get a stronger system too, or take it to my friend's house and renumber it to his house, because he has a stronger system. He's got that super chief. So let's start it up. First you got your bell. Second is your longhorn. Third is your short horn. 4 is dynamic brakes. 5 is your ditch lights. 6 doesn't have a function. 7 doesn't have a function. Or no, it's your dimmer. It's your dimmer. 8 is mute. 9 is the brake set or the brake squeal. And 10 is your coupler. And that's all the functions. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this review. And I'll ask for you, if you like it, comment or like it. Subscribe. And if you have any more questions, I'll make another video. Thank you. And have a great day.